Have you ever felt a love so powerful it could move mountains? A love that asks for nothing in return, that weathers every storm and shines brightest in the darkest of times. Today, we're going to explore that very love, the unyielding, unconditional love of a mother. This isn't just a story, it's a tribute to the silent heroines in all our lives. Let's travel back in time to a small, dusty town where a woman named Alara lived. Alara wasn't a queen or a warrior in the traditional sense, but in her heart, she held the strength of 1,000 armies. Her world revolved around her son, Leo. From the moment he was born, he was her sun, her moon, and all her stars. She spent hours just watching him sleep, her heart swelling with a love so immense it felt like it could burst. As a boy, Leo was a whirlwind of energy, always chasing butterflies or climbing the tallest trees. And who was always there, patching up his scraped knees and kissing away his tears? Alara. She'd tell him stories of brave knights and magical creatures, always weaving in a lesson about kindness and courage. Her voice was his comfort, her arms his safe harbor. She didn't have much, but she gave him everything she was. When a terrible fever swept through the town, Leo fell gravely ill. The village doctor gave him little chance of survival, but Alara refused to give up. For days and nights, she sat by his bedside, holding his hand, cooling his forehead with damp cloths, and whispering prayers into the dim light of the oil lamp. She barely ate or slept, her own health fading as she poured every ounce of her being into her son's recovery. She told him, "Stay with me, my love. Mama is here. We will fight this together." Her voice, though weak from exhaustion, never wavered. And against all odds, the fever broke. Leo opened his eyes and whispered, "Mama." In that moment, Alara knew that her love had been the most potent medicine of all. As Leo grew into a young man, he was full of dreams and ambitions. He wanted to see the world beyond their small town, to make a name for himself. Alara, though her heart ached at the thought of him leaving, sold her most prized possession, a delicate necklace passed down through generations, to give him the money he needed for his journey. She packed his bags with his favorite foods and a worn-out sweater she had knitted, each stitch a testament to her love. As he boarded the carriage, she hugged him tightly and said, "Go, my son, chase your dreams. But never forget that my heart goes with you, and this home will always be waiting for you." Years passed. Leo found success in a bustling city far away. Kay became a renowned merchant, surrounded by wealth and new friends. At first, his letters to Alara were frequent, filled with exciting stories of his new life. But as time went on, the letters became shorter and less frequent. He got caught up in his busy world, and the memory of his mother's sacrifice and the simple life he left behind began to fade. Back in the village, Alara grew older. Her hair turned to silver, and her steps became slower, but her love for Leo never diminished. Every day, she would walk to the edge of the village, her eyes scanning the horizon, hoping to see a familiar figure returning. The villagers would often see her there, a solitary silhouette against the setting sun, and they would whisper about the mother whose love was as constant as the northern star. She never spoke a word of complaint. She simply waited, her heart full of unwavering faith. One day, a traveler from Leo's city passed through the village. He told tales of a wealthy merchant who had lost everything in a disastrous fire. His business was gone, his friends had abandoned him, and he was left with nothing. The traveler described the man, and Alara's heart froze. It was Leo. Without a second thought, Alara gathered what little money she had saved and set off on the long and arduous journey to the city. She was old and frail, but her determination gave her a strength she hadn't felt in years. She walked for days, her feet bleeding, her body aching, driven only by the image of her son in need. When she finally found Leo, he was a shadow of his former self, broken, hopeless, and living in a squalid alley. He didn't even recognize her at first, her face etched with the hardships of her journey. When he finally looked into her eyes, he saw the same unconditional love that had cradled him as a child, and he broke down in tears. He was ashamed of how he had neglected her, how he had forgotten the one person who had always been there for him. Alara didn't scold him, didn't say, "I told you so." She simply wrapped her frail arms around him and held him, just as she had done all those years ago. She whispered, "It's all right, my son. We've lost things, but we haven't lost each other. Let's go home." They returned to their small village. Together, they rebuilt their lives, not with gold or riches, but with something far more valuable: love and forgiveness. Leo learned that true wealth wasn't in possessions, but in the steadfast heart of a mother. He spent the rest of Elara's days by her side, cherishing every moment, trying to repay a debt that could never truly be repaid. Elara's story is not just a tale from a time long past. It's a reflection of the love we see every day. It's in the mother who works 2 jobs to provide for her children, the one who stays up all night with a sick child, the one who cheers the loudest at a soccer game, and the one who offers a shoulder to cry on after a first heartbreak. This profound connection, this maternal bond, is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It's a love that shapes us, defines us, and anchors us. It's a love that teaches us empathy, sacrifice, and the true meaning of home. It's a love that exists even when we feel we don't deserve it. A love that sees the best in us even when we can't see it in ourselves. So today, let's take a moment to honor that love. Think about the sacrifices your own mother or a mother figure in your life has made for you. The countless sleepless nights, the worries she kept to herself, the dreams she put on hold for yours. Her love is a quiet epic, written in moments of everyday heroism. If you can, reach out to her. A phone call, a message, or a simple "I love you" can mean the world. Let her know that her love has not gone unnoticed, that her sacrifices are cherished, and that she is your hero. This story of Elara and Leo reminds us that no matter how far we wander or how lost we become, a mother's love is the compass that will always guide us back home. It is a light that never, ever goes out. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If this story touched your heart, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire and uplift. Until next time, take care.